Hey guys, Thetcglover here. Back in the middle of September, the Duelist Pack Kite came out, and that was a new OCG. It came out and it released some interesting stuff, mainly for Photons, but there was a few cards in there which is usable outside of the archetype itself, and one of them is very interesting, and I should have mentioned it when it came out, but I never really had a chance to use it, and I'm not really a light attribute kind of person. Like, I don't really specialize in heroes too much, and I don't really play Watts, or I don't really play Thunders. You know, I'm more of a Evos and other decks that kind of use different attributes. I mean, agents, I guess, but you know, it's kind of more tour guide with BLS and stuff now, so it's not really the same. So I never really had a chance to use it, but if you can see here, here is the card I'm going to review for today, called Radiant Photon Paradios. However, the OCG name was called Photon Knight, so it didn't have the word photon in its name. So whether or not Radiant Photon Paradios is its actual name is debatable, simply because of the fact that if it does have actually photon, the word photon in its name, it will benefit from the effects of photon cards. So that's probably going to make a big difference to the card itself. Yeah, so the effect. It needs 2 level 4 light monsters, and once per turn you can attach 2 of its materials, which is both of them, to target 1 monster your opponent controls, and its attack becomes 0 and its effects are negated. So if you notice that I didn't mention until the end phase, that's because it does not stop at the end phase. You can negate and bring a monster attack to 0, and that effect stays until it leaves the field and comes back. So it's really great for main phase 2. You can use this effect, and then you can just keep that monster on the field and they can't do anything with it. So yeah, it's just a sitting duck really, and you can make something huge and then run over it and then attack with Photon or something like that, so it's really good. The second part is also really good as well. When this card on the field is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, then you can draw 1 card. It takes 2 monsters to summon it, and hopefully you didn't neg yourself when you summoned it. You get to draw when it's destroyed. If you remember TG Wonder Magician, you remember that when it dies, you get to draw a card. So using a crazy amount of synchro summoning is fine in TGs because you get to draw cards when they're dying, so it's not really that big of a deal. So just like this card, you using 2 cards to make it, you might destroy a monster in battle, then they end up destroying your monster, you draw cards, so you end up actually making back the cards that you used. So it's a really good, efficient way of summoning a big monster, and its attack points really aren't that relevant. You know, 2000 is really not a big deal. The fact that its effect can reduce your opponent's monster's attacks to nothing means that you're always going to do 2000 damage straight on the board. You know, that's a quarter of their life points, that's a warning, that's just, you know, it's a really good number to be at. You know, I always say that 2000 attack is a very special number because of its ability to go into 8000 4 times. You know, it's like there will be times when you play against Thunder King and you have no outs to it, and you're just, Thunder King keeps poking at your life points, and that means you have 5 turns to think of a way to get rid of it. You know, but with this card you only have 4 turns, and this card, you know, 2000 means that no normal summon can get over it unless they play Alexandrite Dragon or something like that. So it's a really good card, and the fact that it's also a light means that you can use it with Honest, and at the end of the day, it dies. You're expecting it to die somehow, and you just draw a card. It's just that good, you know. Just make sure that when you summon it, you just don't waste resources to summon it. You know, don't make it because you think, oh, I go to draw a card. You know, just use an efficient way to summon it. You know, just use Rescue Rabbit to go into 2 Artorigus or go into 2 Alexandrite Dragon and just summon it. You know, that easy. You can end your turn with it on the field, and you know that you can start your next turn with 6 or 7 cards in hand. So it's really good. The way that the game is played, when it comes to being efficient and being consistent, then being able to draw cards off your monsters dying is a really good benefit. And this card alone, I put it, if it wasn't for the fact that it needed light monsters, I would definitely put it as a staple. If you're playing a light deck that can make level 4, rank 4 monsters, then I would definitely suggest playing one of these. And because of its requirement needing light monsters, if it becomes an OCG import, and which it will do, probably in Cosmic Blazer. If it's an Ultra or a Secret, then it's most likely that it will not be worth much. It will just be played in the deck that it's played in. It doesn't have an OTK benefit to it. It's just really good general use card. It's a bit like Thunder King. It's just balanced, consistent. It's really good. Can't say anything more than that. So yeah, I hope you guys like this card. Comment down below how you like this card. If you think it's good, it could be a bit better. You might not like the attack. I don't know. Whatever you feel. Tell me if you've used it on DN and you've actually liked it. So yeah, make a new video soon. And I was gonna buy the Sea Emperor structure deck thing, but I really kind of didn't like the way they changed the cards. I'm not going to make the deck, so I don't care for it. So yeah, until next time, the TCG lover is out.